哇，有2个人，有没有太快了一点？Hello， 晚安，晚安。很高兴通知你已经获取了成为霍格华兹魔法与武术学院的5年级学生。9月1号开始，初步物质为你闭气，并将你培育18年前往什么？对未成年巫师加以合理约束法，禁止17岁以下的人在校外使用魔法。然而，由于你的情况特殊，因此魔法部以前同意费格教授在附送你成为助手保证所有OK。哦，哇哦，要捏人吗？真的耶，要捏人。男的女的？男的女的？捏男的还是女的？女的吧，都像。捏个像我的样子，哇哦！想法。没有一个像我。没别的选了，没别的选。哇哦！哦，幸好，幸好。啊，第这个要求有点难哦，没有，全部是外国人的样子。那算了，还是玩女的吧。晚上好，晚上好。Hello， 晚上好。都是外国人的样子。白的，我们白的。OK。对眼睛，眼睛好像有点丑。没有眼睛了。OK。是吧？要什么发型哎？这个有点老。秃头？哦，不行。这个好像还是有点老气耶。哎，这个不错哎。这个吧，这个好像收敛一点，是不是？发色。我靠！哇，突然间非主流。 带点咖色 ，OK。面容，哦，有雀斑没雀斑 ，OK。就这个了，疤痕。Oh no！No no 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 no！ 哎 ，Hello 安妮 ，No no 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 no！ 雀斑，哎，哦耶，对，就是这个字，这个字好。哎，那所以说这里有一堆，好，对。这个吧，好，我们忽略这边吧。眼睛，发色，很好。眉毛，哇，后面都不用看了吧？应该。No no no。就这样吧。眉形，哇，这个，哦，眉毛，哎，好，我们平稳的，哦，这个有点淡，淡什么？这个好像出过头了，看这个吧，是吧？你想要这个吗？你是想要这个？啊，我们来正常一点吧。
That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed I'm eager to get... That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
What? Nani?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
眼神很忧郁啊。眼神很忧郁，没办法了，天生是这样。
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
好，年轻的 OK。名字哦，哦，好了，就这样吧。OK， 女巫还是巫师？巫师不是男的吗？就是我这个角色是男的还是女的啊？为什么还可以选巫师？
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
说话声音 OK 吗？说话声音有没有太小声？
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
游戏声音有点大。
And who is your traveling companion?
OK，
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
这样子，
Nor have
这样做
I.
声音要大一点。
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did. The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Oh, 难道我开了什么色盲？我到底开了什么东西？景深。声音有点大，好，等等。
Suppose your wife got the port key that brought us.
为什么我的人是蓝色的？发生了什么事情？
A good question.
那你？我又买了翻版，买了什么盗版游戏哦？ 没有开色盲啊！
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it. It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! A bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Repair.
现在进阶可以吗？看看叫什么不修。哎，我一装就倒了耶，怎么受伤？
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue
说话大声点，我听不到吗？是音乐太大声还是怎么样？音乐太大声了还是？现在呢？现在好一点了吗？喂，现在好一点了吗？
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Hello， 夏夏。不能哦，他捏人没有那么细腻的捏。为什么要生你？为什么要生你？你裤子脱了就凉爽啊！什么？没看到下面吗？多湿，有多湿。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
背着也能打。跳下去测试一下，哦 ，OK。等等，现在故事，我到故事。
What's this? Professor Fig!
会好头。
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
不能哦。
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portrait container.
看一下，这里看啊，看啊。
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
想啊。行啊，这样也行，他说的很像。好，说的很是。
Hello?
我现在说话声音 OK 吧？一般般呢。
It can't be.
哇，你的头像真的很丑。
Just a moment. Oh. Anything here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key.
我说话很小声了吗？
Yes, of course.
我的耳机只用了港币20块买回来的，所以呢，就张周一下吧。
After you.
加了 放近一点 ，OK， 哦，好一点吧，声音。
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to look.
我就差不多就是把那个收音的地方用嘴巴含住了，差不多。拿第一的人非常酷啊！
See quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
难度都车型啊！
You want to take a breath? A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the
这是银行吗？还是
passing
什么
now.
游乐场？
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after.
对啊，我现在是把麦放在下唇啊。
It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
你觉得是什么唇？我还有什么唇可以放？只有上唇跟下唇。我还有什么唇？你说，倒是你说，我还有什么唇？我靠！
Like the clue you saw on the porky container.
你对色色的定义有点广哦。
Same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
没小窗 ，PS5 没有小窗开，没有连 OBS。我的 PS5 也没有买镜头，所以没有小窗开，对不起。
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Mm. 哇哦，这里有宝箱。哇，还有没有？钱很重要的，好吧？啊，不是我不想跳啊，你看，啊，不给我跳，没办法了。
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure.
没有啦 ，PS5 哪有？
Instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
哦，哇靠！哇！考验我的，
There, I saw something.
考验我摇
Move
杆
a bit，
看看。
closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a
我才
way
是主
to...
角，你别
I
摸
do, Professor. That symbol has the same
混
glow
蛋
as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
就是嘛。
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what
才
end,
没有
I
了
can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
哎，我靠！你我跑，你又跑，早说嘛
I！ see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
没有键盘哦。Lumos R2三角形。
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Levioso!
嚯嚯嚯嚯！一级的渣渣，
Exposo! Confrido! Levioso!
啊，那个教授有防护罩的。 会。哦，我也会的。喂，教授，我的作用物啊！我靠！
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. Hello again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos.
错事 ，OK， 好。哦，按住，哎呀！
Lumos.
Oh.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
储尸盆
I wonder... Follow my lead.
要把一下下靠出来的东西，把脸放进去不行，我不说了。
is in place.
The portkey is well hidden?
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We were all looked rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever.
Hello,
it is
hello,
you
晚
found
上
here.
好。
We can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
哎呀，
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
哎呀，有啊，我觉得这个巨人有点帅哦。 我还以为那教授会死，那我作死。
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
哦，火车站。哇！哦，我靠！
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
大家想进哪个学院？
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Wow, 跟电影一模一样。
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Oh, 还能选的，果然分多吗？你们想去哪一个？ 哈利波特这两个最出名的了。格莱芬多、史莱哲林，你们想选哪一个？也没有吧，只是学员可能魔法不一样，或者是去的地方不一样。老虎，这是狮子吧？啊，哈利波特是这个学院的，那个马粪是这个学院的。好，格莱芬多是不是？好，格莱芬多吧，做过正义的人。
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Go.
Better be Gryffindor.
Oh.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been
对啊，没有会第七，没有搞错。
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
喂，帽子呢？没人管帽子，都跑了。
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
游戏的声音 OK 吧？现在没有太吵吧？
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
会翻人家鬼抽屉。喂，后面什么都没有。哦，写完了哦。 哦，哦，还能翻面 ，OK， 也挺有趣诶，是这个 ，OK。一天一苹果。哎，水放在那都不知道，直接拿来喝了你，非常不卫生啊，这个人。
Now, which way is the common room?
in your 5th year.
哦，臭婆娘，还撩我是不是？说啊，说啊，我在面前啊，说啊！可恶！偷偷说人家坏话。你们又说我是不是？你们又说我是不是？哎，要有东西喝，好，全吃了，看他什么都吃了，我们不要跟他赏。哦，进来读书，这种福利会有吧？是不是？喂，这贴图。这贴图是平面的，你对得起吗？
You'll like it, trust me.
哦，果然是帅哥，帅哥才能聊天啊。
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Oh. 真的会动的哦。哎，这张不会动。
Don't fall off this time, Nelly. If I get caught, I shan't defend you.
I hope a professor catches her this time. Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
就是大家都很八
I
卦。
take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
你的袍，好奇怪哦，他。
Oh, perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
说到好像不念咒语很屌，但是刚才那个教授也是一直在念咒语。哎，这不是宝箱吗？可恶！
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
这个男生在干嘛？
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
哎，等等，你们两个是不是？你们两个也太像了吧！你们两个也太像了吧！教授，你能不能跑快一点？教授。
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
包你醒脑万灵丹。 50等级。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
这张不是刚才看过了吗？哦，好可爱，还打呼。Oh no！ 太萌了，好不好？ 还叫我可不可以在这一天？对不起，对不起。 很重要的事情要做3遍。你看，哎呦，还喵哦。
No time to waste. Classes to attend.
哎。对呀，超可爱。Oh my god！
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
啊，神有凶什么啦？神有
You
凶。
can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
没得露脸啊！
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor.
我的 PS3 没有镜头啊，所以录不了脸啊，抱歉啊。
It seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
很简单啊，干嘛了？那么开心干嘛？你看啊，你看啊，弱鸡，弱鸡，看一下就好啦。看，看。懂不懂魔法？你们研究什么？
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
我也是，如果是魔法学校的话，应该会很愿意上学。
The ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
"部分任务需要满足咒语或者是等级要求才能解锁，在这种情况下，必先到达指定等级1，或者取得所需咒语才能启动任务。新的咒语会完成教授指派的作业。作业我讲的 OK。黑魔法防御课程。 这个吧。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
对啊，对啊，传送的那个。
Sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
"我们直播到10点半，好不好？" "还是这样子，但是我想手缩一下。
How nice to see you, my young friend. Don't write down.
好的。我宝箱在哪里？阻止我！ 框的有色眼镜。我们瞄瞄，看一下是什么鬼。穿着吧。哦，黑手套。什么鬼？黄飞鸿。哇，好凶啊！Oh no！ 好，不戴帽子了，我决定。到3点你妹，里路3点啊，我就到3点。哎，有防御力的，我靠！眼镜有防御力是什么鬼？你不会跟我说这个帽子有防御吧？没有，太好了。传奇手套，完成2个主线任务。OK。什么鬼？你们在说什么？好，先做任务。偷了宝箱要跑。冲啊！哦，好诡异的眼。
Is that all you've got? Not bad.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
那个黄飞鸿的眼镜吧，哦，等一下，但是那个眼镜有防御力耶。
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Let's try something a little larger.
你生日可以给你扳手吗？给你扳手啊？给你扳手干嘛呢？
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time,
你要反手干嘛呢？
so first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. So, now the basic cast. Well done. Good. Now the basic cast. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Toshi.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
垃圾。
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
我说你要管理员干嘛？
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Lumos.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark.
为什么你要禁言他弟？他弟好可怜嘞。阿弟，你对这个东西有什么想法？
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
什么
organization.
学员里面有铁处女？
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
对啊，为什么学员后面会有个铁处女的？这个学校在叫什么到底？
The rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill, look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
什么？什么拉大 A？ 什么拉大 A？ 不要吓我！
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
有这个荣幸，我有这个荣幸。这是什么呀？
The professor wrote a tendency go on a bit. Sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
不知道诶，他是没有用那个样子。
To page 517. But
名字一样也可能。
Can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
哦，别吓我们。
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
哎，召唤咒。
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh
这样就上完了。
After
哇，这些学校我进啊，我肯定要进啊！我靠，就这样学一个魔法就下课了。 太爽了，这学校实在。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? Yeah.
发出满足的声音是什么鬼
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them. That's it! Excellent control there.
Yeah, 漂亮。
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing
好
without
的，
some
拜
friendly
拜，很优
competition.
秀，再
Miss
见。
Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
晚安，晚安。
Let us do this.
哎，这是我会把它撞出去，是不是？
Very good. Watch this.
嘿嘿嘿。啊，决定要把它撞出去，使坏。哦，死吧！咔咔咔咔咔咔咔！
That was an execution. Here we go.
30分，30分，给你，给你，哎，我们这些啊，
Quite impressive.
吼吼吼吼，弱爆了！
Let us make this
看看什么叫天才插班生。 读了5年，也是不外如是嘛。
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
We shall.
决定了，
There we go.
我要把它撞出去。 漂亮！
Splendid.
哎，他也50，靠！
Let us do this. Phew.
Oh yeah！ 哎哎 ，yes！ 喂喂喂喂喂！哦，还能这样子的哦。好，让我试试。哦。Perfect！ 弱爆！5年的学生，啊，读了5年的学生。
Both of you, well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember
是乌干达啦，那个是瓦干达。
so thick, I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if you're
if
so
you would.
inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
然后呢？
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
我说老师是疯子，我记下来了。5汤哦。又有宝箱。
You're the new student, aren't you?
你是看到宝箱吗？
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a Boot, and he says it's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack.
有什么关系呢？这个吧。这个，对哦，如果他是按那个特征，按特征来说的话。先不想。好，这里说。哇，里面2个宝箱啊！靠。
What are you up to now?
走过来好可爱哦。好可爱啊！我靠啊，好多猫啊！我不行了，我不离开这里了，我不离开这里，我找位置坐。干嘛跟着我？你不会是跟着我吧？尾巴翘得高高的。OK， 下一个。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Revelia.
猫双鸭骷髅。我听到什么？这里。史莱哲林同学认为这间窗户是为了向他们的创始人致敬，实际上它是一件蛇形的奇兽，盘旋在一棵叫做传说中的绿人嘴里伸延出来的树上。 高。
Revelio。
还有吗？还有吗？哎，看到了。哇，好大个宝箱！哎。亮下你的狗眼，盯什么盯？可恶！嗯。
You should see your face.
Revelio。
哎，这里有什么？
If you could just tread carefully, that's all I ask.
Awful when they ask you a question, Maris. Roll little faces. Oh, stop.
老鼠护法。
Bit of snot on your nose. All you'd want to know.
好多宝箱，好不好？ OK， 什么都没有。好的，好的，收到了。 我们走完这个点，哦，又是猫啊，被猫吸引去了，过分啊！不要喵，每次都这样喵。好，看完这个我们就走。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much
you
don't
know.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
投钱。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
好，今天到这里喽，明天见哦。看一下挑战有什么东西拿。看到这个了，皇室眼镜。哦吼，晚安，晚安。看一下会不会去那个 Discord 咯？喜欢的话按订阅、分享，按一下 Like， 按 Like， 这很重要。不是装备吗？这是外观吗？晚安，晚安，晚安安妮，晚安一下下，等一下 Discord 见。晚安阿弟，晚安神游兄走了已经。外观在哪里设定啊？不管，现在储存。哦，这里，哦，放心，变更外观。哦 ，OK， 变更外观。哦，这个不错。 收，肯定是这个啦。好的，就这样呗。晚安，晚安。睡服。好的，晚安哦，拜拜。